Hey everybody, Jason here. Happy Thursday. We are down a lot today. That's my welcome back from taking a vacation to Vegas. I certainly did not lose that much in Vegas. Only end up spending a few $100s, so that's pretty irrelevant compared to how much our account is down today. And tomorrow can be definitely a little bit scary because we have CPI data coming out tomorrow, and from the kind of pre-CPI warm-up little meeting today seems a little bit scary for tomorrow. Basically, they're saying, well, whatever data is coming out now is a little bit old, and since prices have been getting a little bit better, don't focus so much on this report. Focus on what's going to be coming out after that. So a little bit scary that will be a miss on the CPI data, which should drag down the market. But since Tesla's so much down relative to the other indexes, I have a feeling we'll see some more SEC filings from Elon saying that he sold today. Not another big reason for it to be down, unless people really were expecting something crazy to happen from the 12.9, all the made up rumors and everything else that came out. And I don't know why it didn't hit me until this morning about if you guys had followed any of the Tesla rumor stuff. On their last software update, there was a little tick missing under point number 12 on the updates. And I'm thinking, well, the engineers and the guys who put together the software, they have senses of humor as well. And they probably followed the 12.9 stuff and did that purposefully just to kind of add fuel to that fire and just be funny. But today being down, what, $50-$60, I think, ended up not too funny, at least for a lot of people's accounts. But we're still hanging around that $1,000 mark. And unless we really butter tomorrow, probably not going to do much. Didn't do anything all vacation long, except for when we dipped down into the 900s. I bought another share, and today I bought a half share, and I rolled out my $1,300 calls for next week. I think we grabbed, let's see, my $1,300 calls, we grabbed $120 a pop for those. So that's about the only thing that's looking really good. Tomorrow is our day when we roll out the put credit spreads that are expiring the following week. So that's what I will do on these 10 at least. So I'll get those guys rolled out. I may let some of these other ones expire worthless. Maybe accumulate a little buying power for if we have any more dips. I can open up some more put credit spreads, because like these guys were amazing. These three, even though what are they, $18 now, but to grab $50 a piece on 800s, about a 10% premium to collateral ratio, was fantastic. Like, that's awesome. So I want to be able to repeat that. So we'll get these guys rolled out. 900s, yeah, they're still worth a lot. I think we may let those hang out for a little bit. Collect some more premium on those. I don't think we're going to see down in 900s or anything. I mean, we may dip down into the 900s, but below 900s, I'd be blown away. Not that it can't happen. And then, following week, we'll kind of do the same thing. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. Oh, and we have like 860s and some 980s too. So we'll at least get the 980s and the 1000s rolled out a couple weeks. We do have those calendars, which now we're down quite a bit on. So congratulations to Debbie, who took profits on those when they were up at, I think, around $1,000. So good job to her. She posted that in the Discord. And like I said, on these, when we kind of walk through these, don't wait on me to collect these. If you want to take profits, take profits. What I was looking at, and I'll look at the ones that are expiring on the 17th as well, because we have those in another account. My plan was not to close those for a little while little while longer because I saw worst case scenarios, down a couple $100 or something like that, and that was the risk I was willing to take. Today's such a down day with Elon, I feel like most likely selling since we're so far down compared to the other indexes. Tomorrow definitely could be a bounce, and if not tomorrow, next week. So I'm willing to hold these for a little bit longer, but I'm going to take a closer look on option strat to decide what I'm going to do on those guys. Next week we'll get these $1,000 ones rolled out and just kind of continue on our way with that. And I mean, we'll just see what tomorrow brings with CPI data. Kind of no matter what that initial reaction is, if it comes in bad, we'll probably see a massive dip just all across the board. If it ends up a beat, we'll see some green across the board. So, but yeah, no matter what the reaction is, if it's good, I feel like the market will continue to go up. If it's bad, we'll likely have an overreaction, bounce back a little bit, but may continue the overall downtrend in the short term. So, other than that, I think I may try to jump on a live stream this evening since we didn't get to the one last Saturday since I was getting things together to leave. And then obviously it's just been a few days without being able to talk about anything, give any updates, answer any questions. Haven't even had a chance to jump in the Discord really yet, and I'll do that this evening. But still, again, I'm catching up on all the stuff that gets piled up from me taking a few days off of work, so hoping to do that more often. All right, guys, last thing we need to do is not freak out with any of this stuff. I was taking a look at even our $1,000, the ones that are expiring in a couple weeks at $1,000 level. We can still roll those out like 6 weeks and still grab like over $100 credit on those. So that's the reason I don't want anything expiring super soon, at least anywhere close to the money. And like with the $1,100 ones, as soon as we were kind of seeing those levels, I got those rolled out, and I am perfectly fine. Just like I've done in the past, I can roll them out. I can roll them out weeks. I can roll them out months. We can keep rolling them out until we're profitable, essentially. And with grabbing more shares along the way with the credit received, or opening up more put credit spreads as we move along, we're just going to be better on the positive side when things do come back. We're not that far away from delivery production numbers and an earnings call, which I believe will all be positive. The only negative on any of it is supply chain issues, which has been cited several times during the last few earnings calls, shareholders meetings, anything Elon has talked about. But the way that Tesla is still moving up deliveries, from things I've seen people posting on Twitter, where they've moved up their deliveries, I think they're still pushing for end of quarter deliveries. And I don't think it's going to be just a complete stop where you put out a letter like, hey, we're not going to bend over backwards, hire outside contractors, and just go nuts to boost the delivery numbers by end of quarter, where I don't think it's going to be as crazy. I think it's going to be phased out kind of slowly, not to say that they're not going to make any push, but not spend so much money on getting those deliveries out. So, but that is my take on it. And then, like I said, calendar spreads, I'll take a closer look at those, maybe exiting those in the next couple days. But as soon as I do, I will post those on the Discord, as well as taking a look where we're at on the small account. Haven't even taken a peek on those. It's kind of nice actually having most of the stuff pretty closed. I did poke my head in a few times during while I was gone, but it was nice to not focus on it. And even that day where we had the dip down into 960 or something like that, just not worrying about it and letting things play out how they did, which ended up being a positive thing, because we did bounce right back. And just to keep this in mind, right? So I guess we can look over the past week. Just as much as we had a down, what are we down $65 today, just as much as we have a down $65 day, we can have an up $65 day, up $100. What, in a couple weeks? 980 to 1050, something like that. Actually, what was our, 960 to I think didn't we touch 1060 or something like that? But up $90 in a couple days. So just as much as this stuff comes down, we can have just as much upside. And the more that we're selling, there's a certain amount of people and funds and everything that just don't want to get rid of shares, and that stuff will just be held. So it's not like because we had a $65 down day, I expect another $65 down day and another one and another one. The stock price is not going to reach zero or anywhere near there. So anyhow, I will do my best to try to put together a live stream later today. Like I said, still catching up with things, but if I do, I'll put a notification out and hope to see you there. In worst case scenario, we'll just see you tomorrow during a normal video, and then definitely a live stream next or this coming Saturday. All right, love you guys. Hopefully you had a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow, and let's make a lot of money.